Today's episode is probably one in which there's going to be a lot of talking, and I don't necessarily mean by me, although probably by me. What do you have to say?
Thank God the followers are here.
Um,
I'd probably be dead now if it weren't for their doctors.
Hey, look at that. The gang members are appreciative of the followers of the apocalypse, or whatever they're called. I don't remember their names. You have a name. Let's talk with you. You have an interesting number and quite the look going on.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
I did not remember this guy's voice.
Who's the king? You believe this, asshole man? In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the kings. Got it?
I mean, I guess. So, yeah, I'd like to see the king. Why not?
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
This is where I say I have a lot of speech. I'm new in town and wanted to pay my respects, because I'm not going to give him money. Heck with that.
You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
I mean, that makes it easy enough. Before we do that, though, let's just kind of look around in here. These are indeed functional sunset sarsaparillas. I mean, I don't know that functional is the right word, but it is what it is. Or something.
What's up?
Not much. What's up with you? I mean, we're just kind of poking around real quick here. I'm not worried about stealing anything from him, although if we do see someone's doing some beer pong, oh man. If we do see a sunset sarsaparilla star cap, I will grab one of those because, those are not considered stealing. Wow, this place is big. I forgot that this was the case. Oftentimes you'll see the star caps with the chessboards because we've already found a couple like that. I hear a dog barking. I'm pretty sure that's in the game, and I hear a lot of weird noises. Maybe that's not in game. Pretty sure it is, though. But I think one of my cats is doing something. Yep, I hear you meowing now. Okay. I think we've done enough running around in here just to see what's around. And we'll go ahead and let's go pay our respects to the king.
Hi.
I can't do that voice. There's the dog. How you doing, Rex?
Meaning anything to you, lady?
So I'm guessing, I don't know what you're doing, but you're just kind of standing there. You must be the king.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
I was hoping, wow. Let's go. Do you always charge people to come to talk to you?
Charge? Pays must be at it again. What did he take you for?
Nothing. I talked my way in.
Pace must be losing his touch. Either that or you're a smooth one. So, what can I do for you?
I figured you might have some work for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
What do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
I did.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Why are you interested in this?
You may have noticed that some of those guards out there are kings too. I'm just looking out for my men. I'm not trying to get some kind of unfair advantage. I just want a level playing field for my boys. So, what do you say?
I mean, that sounds cool, but why can't your men look into this?
I've tried, but he can smell a king a mile away. Probably knows all our faces by now. He's not a stupid man, I'll give him that. What I need is someone he won't recognize, which makes you perfect. So are you gonna take the job or what?
Yeah, sure.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Man, 200 caps to hire this guy. Holy cow, dude. That's a lot. Let's go find him. This guy's way up here, and we're going to go ahead and figure out why everyone wants to hire him. What's up, Horace?
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
How much do you charge?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
What if I'm not going to the South Gate?
Sorry, but all the people with real money are heading for the Strip, so that's the way I go. You want to go somewhere else? Hire one of these losers.
Okay.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Okay. I look like I definitely can't handle myself. Let's just keep in mind we're basically wearing the same armor. I even have a helmet and a sniper rifle. Yeah.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare you.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only.
Okay. He's a talkative fellow, I'll give him that much. I mean, we're getting a tour.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Okay, so far, pretty quiet. Not much happening.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, those guys. Yeah, they do look pretty sketchy. I gotta say, man, it's probably a good idea. I trust you, Horace. You wouldn't lead us astray now, would you? No, definitely wouldn't. Gotta say, dude's making a killing. If this is all he does, as he runs just a little bit. Oh, look at that. He pulled out his weapon, and he's moving a little faster now.
Thought you could ambush us, huh?
Okay.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
You only fired 3 shots, and there are 4 guys there.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Or you just fake this whole thing to run a repeat business.
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving.
After you.
Stay close. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
So here's the fun part with this. Let's examine the body closely. A quick study reveals the thug is still alive and merely pretending to be dead. What about you? You're pretending to be dead. And you're pretending to be dead. And, sir, anyone else? You. You're pretending to be dead. So just out of curiosity, what happens if you do this?
Okay, that's it. Oris isn't paying us enough to cover this shit. Let's just kill this one and be done
He
with
did
it.
not appreciate that. My bad. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. It's all right. I think we've closed off this quest line, so I'm not all that concerned about it. And who says you need to use a scope when using a sniper rifle, right? Not I. Although, I probably would benefit from using one. Way to go, Veronica. Now, whether that was a good idea or not, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of funny. And, oh, you're still alive? Hi. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, you just got gunned the crap down. And when I say gunned, I mean punched. Oris is dead. I don't know if that's what he intended, he being the king. But it's what we got. I'm gonna take his armor because we can use that to repair. Oh, man. This might be a bad idea. Just the same, the playing field has been evened. Oh, look at you. We'll take a gate key. I mean, sure, why not? That sounds like something that could be useful. Interesting that a Securitron was gunned down. Oh, no, we're good. I'm just checking to see if we need to reload.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first.
That seems like a weird thing to say, so why wouldn't I want to do that?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Oh, thanks. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Wow, what's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Courier, huh? I used to be one before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
How about butchery?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
Oh, that sounds odd.
You're telling me. Not long after my father's shop went under, and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me. The sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying "told you so."
Man, that's a story. What about Crier? What was that job?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
Why not?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me. I never touched a woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, shit indeed happens. I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
Escort? Like armed guard?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man whore.
So you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
How about gun for hire?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Wow. So that's his story. Thanks, old Ben. He's an interesting dude. I mean, just straight up, there's... Oh, that guy's making a run for it.
You have been warned. Extermination imminent. Submit to a credit check or present your passport before proceeding to the gate.
I was actually...
Trespassers will be shot.
I wanted to see that dude get shot. Oh, goodness. We don't have enough to get through in a variety of ways. So credit check, what's that for?
This trip requires an official passport or proof that you're carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
Okay. I don't know if we have 2,000, but we'll submit to the credit check.
Thank you, sir. You may proceed.
Okay. I couldn't remember how much we had left over
Unauthorized entry detected.
from buying the sniper rifle. Oh, dude got wrecked. He didn't get vaporized. He was gunned down by, it looked like, conventional firearms. Yeah, old Ben, you might have been telling some tales there. Although I guess we'll never know. Let's go talk to the king again and turn in this quest. Hello, the king. I have news for you.
What do you have for me?
Oris shouldn't be a problem any longer.
Ah, so it went down like that, huh? I guess it can't be helped now. Well, you're not subtle. but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
Okay, I'll head over right away because I have nothing better to do than your bidding.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
As I said when we started off today, this is probably a talk heavy video. Over at the fort, let's find someone to talk to. I think we saw these guys earlier. I don't know if it's the same names, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing some dudes sleeping in here before.
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
The king asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
Wow, I think my arm might be bleeding now, but that's fine. What can you tell me about the attack?
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
Do you remember anything about the people who attacked you?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age. I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them.
Alright, I guess I have to get
I hope
going.
you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about them. He saw more than I did.
I don't suppose we can,
It's okay, the king sent him.
Yeah. Alright, Wayne, what you see, buddy? If I can hit the right stupid key.
That true? Did the king really send you?
Yeah, he did. And anything you could tell me about what happened might help.
I don't really know what else I can add. There were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
Every little bit helps. But you're not hiding something from me, are you?
What? No, I thought you were supposed to be here to help, and here you are making accusations. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him, Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
I mean, he was helpful. Although our fame went down because I asked him if he was hiding something. Oh well, let's go ahead and go out. So that makes me think that maybe it's the guys that are over by the gun shop. I don't remember. I don't know that that's actually the case, but I'm just trying to think. Someone, oh, no, that's right. It's going to be some of the NCR troops, right? I'm trying to think about this logically. NCR makes the most sense to me at this point rather than the gun people, because I think they're just like, I don't know, they don't have ranks, I don't think.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
You know, I wouldn't mind just chatting, but, they were attacked by soldiers.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the Strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
Hug. By the way, can we just take a moment to look at Rex? This dog is more robot than dog at this point. 3 legs are not its own, so to speak. Its tail is, part of its body is, and its head is, with the exception perhaps of what looks to be an exposed brain casing. Weird. Very weird. We're going to start in the southern area of Freeside first and go see what the squatters, or whoever they are over here, have to say. Oh yeah, it's this guy. You. Oh, you're not who I thought you were. You're a missionary.
Hello. Don't think I've seen your face before. Are you a citizen of the NCR?
I mean, actually, the NCR is, like, totally in love with us, so... we can just say yes.
Ordinarily, I'd take your word on that. But lately, I've had several people lie, claim to be citizens just to take advantage of our program. But I've come up with a fairly simple way to tell who's lying. You up to taking a little test?
Sure.
This'll just take a few moments, and it's all stuff that any real citizen of the NCR knows. Okay, first question. Who was the most popular president in NCR history? Kimball, Tibbet, Tandy, or Peterson?
I have no idea.
Interesting. Okay, next question. What was the original name of the NCR capital? The Boneyard, Shady Sands, Aradesh, or Vault 13?
I still have no idea.
Fair enough. All right, last question. What animal is on the NCR's flag? A two-headed bear, an eagle, a two-headed snake, or a two-tailed lion?
This one I know.
I'm sorry, but you didn't get all of the questions right, which proves you're not a citizen of the NCR. Sorry.
Does every NCR citizen really know this stuff?
They should. I guess it's possible that some don't. But this stuff is pretty common knowledge. Tell you what, come back later and you can take the test again, okay?
Really? This is annoying.
You looking to take the test again? Very good.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
happy to say you've proven you're definitely an NCR citizen, which means you qualify for our program. Just head to the northwest part of town by the old train station. We start handing out supplies at 6 every night. There'll be some guards by the door, but just remember that the password is HOPE, and they'll let you by right quick.
Okay. I guess that's something to go on. Let us go over to... Oh man, where's all this going? Let's go back to the fort right quick. Let's go talk to Julie. Julia? Julie. I don't know. Farkas? I think it was Farkas. Whatever. That person. Let's go talk to her. Yeah, here she is.
Hey, good to see you.
Do you know anything about NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it?
Can you tell me anything else about them?
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it. If you're looking into the matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, I think that's probably pretty good. Yeah, we'll call that good. She has interesting hair, by the way, because she's got just these little bit of bangs hanging out, which look really strange because the texture is not that good, and it's just a texture. There's no actual model to any of it, so it just looks weird to me. But whatever, maybe that's just me. Our next stop appears to be way around over this way, I guess, which is kind of running around the far side of Freeside or something. I'm not sure how to say that. I mean, I guess we went way to the north side and then we're swinging back to the west. We do have someone over here, a couple of folks guarding a door.
Hold up. What's the password?
The password is, let me in. I'm here to see Major Kieran on urgent business. Please let me pass.
If you're here to see the Major, then I suppose it's all right. Head on through.
We had the password, but the heck with that.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
So, just looking at what we got going on here, it does look like we have folks that are getting handed out stuff. They're getting stuff handed out to them. And there's a bunch of supplies here.
Hey.
And I guess let's start by talking with the Major.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
Do you serve food to locals as well?
No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in?
I don't know. Why don't you serve locals?
That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons.
Okay. Julie Farkas told me to ask. She said it was important.
You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort.
What happened?
Our envoy was brutally beaten, and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me.
Okay. So now, Mantis, huh? Okay.
Hello.
So, it looks like what we have going on here is a good old-fashioned misunderstanding. I think. I'm not positive. But it sounds like the NCR were trying to help, and it sounds like the king is assuming that the NCR did something bad, and the NCR is assuming the kings did something bad. But I'd be willing to guess that what's actually happening is something that's a little different.
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay?
So what's my silence worth to you?
You're a bastard after my own heart. Here, this should do it.
Interesting. Thanks. This will keep me warm while I tell the story to the king.
Why, you're just lucky I got something important to take care of. We'll settle this later.
Man, we really need to work on bartering skill because we could have extracted a lot more extortion money from him. Blackmail money? Blackmail. King, what's up?
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
Yeah. The NCR is distributing supplies in a building down by the old train station.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
Yeah. They're only handing out supplies to NCR citizens.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
They said someone was sent to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said what?
They said the man was severely beaten and barely survived.
Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
Thing to you, guy.
Okay.
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Okay. Imagine that. Pacer went off to do something rash. Who would have guessed? Yep, there's definitely a shootout going on here. And I see some dead peeps. Hi, how you doing? I'm gonna take all of your ammunition and stuff. Oh, hey Pacer, how you doing? Can we talk? No.
Why the hell are you here?
I don't know. I'm just here to, you know, grab whatever weapons I find lying around on the ground because they seem like they might be useful to me.
Draw a weapon and we will fire.
That's fine. Don't worry about me. I'm not doing anything. Hi, how you doing?
This isn't really a good time. What did you want?
The king wants to help with the relief effort.
Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks.
That wasn't him. He didn't even know an envoy was sent.
Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down.
Good. Let's defuse the situation. So, now let's see if we can go take care of Pacer, because I don't know if we can. Oh, that would be my laundry is done. Got to take care of that in a minute. So, Pacer.
The king just sent a messenger over, saying these guys are off limits. He's probably already heard about what you did here. Looks like you get to be a hero. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I just kind of want to shoot you, but we can wait. It's fine. Good things come to those who wait. Let's go ahead and repair some weapons right quick, just because, you know. There we go. That'll save a little bit of inventory weight. And then let's go run back to the king. I suppose if nothing else, where's the king at? He's not in his usual spot. He's upstairs. Nothing else, we got ourselves some weaponry out of this whole business, so that's not terrible, at least. Wonder why he's up here. Oh, you're way up here. Where the crap are you, dude? You're up on the 3rd floor. I didn't even remember there was a 3rd floor. Did we see that there was stairs going up to the 3rd floor? Holy crap, dude. I gotta figure out how to get around this building. This is kind of bonkers. Hey, there you are. This must be... Oh, yeah, this is your room.
All right. I'll see you later. I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, name whatever you want. And if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
We got ourselves a favor from the king. Yeah, I'm going to start pushing that barter skill just because that's going to help us out in the long run anyway. Oh, we got to do it because we're so close. And then the rest of this, we'll get our science up to 75, and we might end up stopping there. I'm honestly not sure. Oh, man, this is the hardest part of the game for me, is picking a perk. Oh, good grief. I don't even know where to go with all of this. I mean, Shotgun Surgeon is a fun one. I do like me some shotgunning, so we might just take that out of, I don't know. Principal weapon strength requirements are now 2 points lower than normal for you. I don't know that I care about that one. Maybe this is a good one. Take the tag. That would give us 15 points, but I don't know that we need that. Ah, goodness. Let's do Adamantium Skeleton. Okay, and then I guess we're done with the king. So I think that's probably a good place to leave things right here. We have successfully wrapped up the king's mission, and I think there might still be one or two other things we can do. I'm just trying to remember. This is me going back to what little I remember of the game, which sometimes is more than I think it is. But we'll pick up on the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.